thinking we needed a light this morning. No, I don't believe I'm gonna need it. I think I will need my hat though. Good morning, guys and girls. Rob here. And we have week 10. It's roughly week 10 of college football. Most teams have played 7, 8 games already. Not many teams have played 10 yet, that's for sure. If you've played 10, you've probably finished your season. But let's see. First off, let's go through last night's games. Miami of Florida, number 11 in the country, played North Carolina State in Raleigh-Durham and Raleigh, and they escaped with a 44-41 win. BYU, number 9 in the country, played number 21 Boise State at Boise and just buried them 51-17. Okay, we got some 12 o'clock starts today. 12 noon starts. And let's start off first with Arizona State USC. They're starting at noon Eastern time. So they got a 9 o'clock game on the West Coast. That's just like unheard of. But they can do it without fans, I guess. Arizona State, a relative tough program in the Pac-12, but USC has had so many ups and downs and waves over the last 2-3 years. They're number 20 in the country. I'm taking USC 38-28 today. What's up, Keith? What's going on? So that's a 9 o'clock start. You folks out west, 9 o'clock start this morning. USC and Arizona State at Southern Cal. So I wanted to get that game in first. Liberty University. Yeah, I've already had one video. It's my second video. Liberty University, 25th in the country, traveling to Virginia Tech, a little over an hour away, about an hour and 15, hour and a half away to go visit Virginia Tech. Lane Stadium, one of the 5 toughest places in this nation to play. They are rowdy, but there's no crowd today. Playing a noon start. You couldn't do it any better for Liberty if you wanted to. If this was a night game, I probably would pick Liberty. This is a day game. I mean, if it was a night game, I'd probably pick Tech. I'm taking Liberty in this ballgame. Liberty, 14.5-point underdogs. They are undefeated. They're 6-0. They've beaten Syracuse. They've beat Southern Miss. They have played. I haven't shaved in 5 or 6 days. I hadn't shaved in about 2 months prior to that. They've beaten Syracuse at Syracuse. They've beaten Southern Miss over here in Lynchburg. This team is they are fully loaded. They're number 2 in the country in rushing offense, 350 yards a game, or a little bit more than that, 360, I think, a game rushing. I mean, this team can run, but they can throw the football as well. They are capable of doing that. I just do not see how Virginia Tech is going to stop this team. I don't think they're as good. Yeah, it was. Miami only lost. They only won by 3 points. Yeah. Liberty's going to win this ball game 35-30 outright. All right, we got Southern Miss. Southern Methodist, SMU, number 18 in the country against Temple of Texas, not Temple of Pennsylvania. Wouldn't matter anyway. SMU stays in Texas, and they beat SMU. They beat Temple 38-30. I think it'll be a closer game. Yeah, BYU, they really did. Michigan and Indiana. Michigan, 23rd in the country. Indiana, 13th in the country. Indiana's playing brilliant ball. Week 1, Michigan, I mean, just absolutely slaughters. Last week, they got their asses handed to them. I think they go on the road this week. They're going to get the job done. I think they beat Indiana 28-17. I like Michigan here. West Virginia at Texas. This is one I told you yesterday. I said, watch out. This could be a problem for Texas. West Virginia has 3 or 4 world-class sprinters that are actually on their track team. What do you know about Temple, though? I don't know anything about them. Temple out of Texas is not very good. They Temple Owl. This is the Temple Owls out of I'm not even sure it's the Owls, but the Temple team out of Pennsylvania. But this is Temple out of Texas. SMU should win that game, but they are playing at their stadium, so that's the reason I'm giving them benefit of a doubt that they may play well. We'll see. West Virginia and Texas. West Virginia, like I say, their sprint team, 3 or 4 off their sprint team plays on their offense and defensive side of the football. They play on a football team. Texas is number 22 in the country. They are a lot like Michigan. You don't know which team you're getting week to week. I'm giving Texas the benefit of the doubt here. I think they're probably going to lose, but I'm going to pick them to win 28-27. I think West Virginia's probably the better team here. He went to Temple. He went to Temple in Pennsylvania. Oh yeah. Yep. He went to Temple. UMass at Marshall, right there in West Virginia. Tough place to play. Number 16 in the country. They are a tough team. 41-17 against UMass. Kansas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma's going to open a can of Kansas right here. 48-21. That's not even going to be close. Houston, Cincinnati. This was another going to be a laugher right here. Houston, we have a problem. We just got beat by 41 points, 51-10. Florida at Georgia, the biggest cocktail party in the country, they used to call it. Now they're going to call it Georgia. Georgia was on my mind, not anymore. Florida wins this ball game 31-27. Florida will take control of the SEC East with that win. Oklahoma State, Kansas State. Kansas State's a good team. I'm giving Oklahoma State the benefit of a doubt. They're in the top 15 in the country for a reason. 38-35, but Kansas State is a dangerous team. Texas A&M, South Carolina, Columbia, not one of the toughest places to play. It's pretty much open air stadium. If you got some good kicking, if you got a quarterback with a strong arm, you definitely have an advantage here. A&M, number 7 in the country. They're not a joke. 31-17. They beat South Carolina at their house. Baylor, Iowa State. I originally had this as an upset, and I am backing away from it. I'm liking Iowa State more and more. I was going to pick Baylor here for this upset. I don't think I am. I'm going to stick with Iowa State, 38-33. 38-33. I think Baylor keeps it close. Iowa State wins at the end. Sean D's team, Oregon, hosting Stanford. First to 50 wins. I don't think either team makes it to 50, but it'll be close. 48-38, Oregon. Now the number 1 team in the country plays tonight at 7:30 without Trevor Lawrence. They still have one of the top 5 defenses in the country, but they're going up against one of the top 10 offenses in the country right here, or at least top 20 offense. I'm not sure top 10, but top 20. I tell you, it's hard not to pick Notre Dame here. Notre Dame's at home. It's a night game. and no Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Notre Dame. I actually think they're going to beat them pretty easily, 31-20. Clemson might get a late score to make it 20. I think they beat them, and I think they beat them pretty bad. Rutgers, Ohio State. Rutgers coach, he's warm, and he's just waiting for the warm seat. I think at Penn State. I really do. I think Greg Schiano is going to be the next coach at Penn State. But he's got his work cut out for him today. He's not going to beat Ohio State, number 3 in the country. It's not even going to be close. At the Horseshoe, 41-20, Ohio State. South Alabama, Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina is a souped-up version of Liberty, except they're number 15 in the country. They're not number 20. Plus, they get to play at home in a night game. They're going to roll 41-16. My locks of the week. SMU Temple 38-30. I like SMU. My other lock, well, let's see, Rutgers, Ohio State. I like Ohio State big time in this one, 41-20. Missed a few minutes. Have you done Florida, Georgia? Yes, I did do Florida, Georgia. Who you like there? The cocktail party. Who are you liking? Georgia, always one of the top teams in the SEC. Except when they play Alabama, they fold their tent. When they play LSU, they fold their tent. I think when they play in Florida here, I think Florida is the better team. I think Florida takes advantage of them, 31-27. I think they play Jacksonville this year. I'm not exactly sure where they're playing, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I think they beat Georgia. Yeah, Florida's got a quarterback. Pretty good, too. Yeah. Florida's got a good team. They've lost one game, but did they lose to Alabama? I think it was Bama. No, Florida ain't played Bama, though. Who is it they lost to? Let's see. Let me go in depth here and find out what's the 3-1. They lost to A&M. That's what happened. They beat Ole Miss. That ain't nothing. They beat South Carolina. That ain't really nothing. They lost to A&M, and then they beat Missouri. So, yeah. Let's see what Georgia's done. Georgia is I think Georgia's the same 3-1, aren't they? University of Georgia football. They're 4-1. They beat Kentucky. They lost to Alabama. They beat Tennessee. They beat Auburn. And they beat Arkansas. So now none of them have played like, well, they played A&M, but you see, I think this is what I think. I think you've got Alabama. Then I think you have Georgia, Florida, maybe one more team, maybe A&M, those 3 teams. And then you go down and then you got Kentucky, Tennessee. South Carolina may be a little bit better than them, but not much. Maybe a little bit. LSU and all those teams are down below them. And Cincinnati, capable of moving to number 4 this week. That'll be a jump. I don't think they can go that far. Clemson lose. If Clemson loses, they're not going to fall out of the top 5. You can't take them that far down. Let's see. Clemson loses, they fall to the first team with 1 loss. How many teams are undefeated? If Georgia gets beat, they'll pass. I've got Cincinnati's at 6, so they would go to 5. Notre Dame, I think, is going to win. Will Cincinnati pass Clemson? No. 5. That's as good as they can do this week, unless Ohio State loses. I don't think it happens. But I don't think you can let Cincinnati pass. What if Notre Dame loses? Yeah, they would be number 4. I don't think Notre Dame loses. I think Notre Dame wins this week. I think Clemson's going to lose. Clemson's had too many problems. They're not prepared. They haven't been prepared the last 2 weeks, and they're going on the road to play. I think Notre Dame is in a premier place right now. Right now, they're going to count on somebody else losing in that top 4. But Notre Dame's not going to lose. They're not going to lose, I don't think, to Clemson. I still think they can lose, though. We'll see who they've got after today. I just don't think they lose to Clemson. Let's see. Let's see the rest of their schedule. One thing seems to be clear now, and that is sports is officially back. Seems to be getting back slowly. It'll be a lot better once everybody can go to the games. Let's see. Notre Dame still got Carolina. They still got North Carolina. North Carolina, they're capable of striking for 50 against anybody. Man, who do you like in the Clemson Notre Dame game? I've seen Notre Dame play once, and they didn't impress me that much. But boy, Clemson looks like the wheels have fallen off of their wagon. They just don't look like they look confused. I seen them play. I mean, Syracuse almost beat them. And Syracuse sucks. They really are bad. Syracuse is not a top 50 team in the country. They're that bad. I heard the Storm may go towards Tampa. I don't know. I have not heard. What's the name of that storm? Tropical storm track. Will that be it could, if it goes. Oh, it could turn back. If it turns back that way, boy, oh boy. Man, oh man. I'll say this much. Let's say a tropical storm does hit down there. Number one, they will not cancel the game, not for a tropical storm. And number two, I'll tell you something else. That's an advantage Buccaneers. Number one, I think they have a faster defense. And number two, they can run the football better. Alvin Kamara, yes, he's a good runner, but they can't live and die by Alvin Kamara against that team. No, it won't get there until Wednesday. Oh, it won't? Okay. All right. But I'm just saying, if it did, that's a big advantage for Tampa Bay. But I don't think they need it. I don't think they need an advantage this time. This is a totally different team than we saw in week one. This team is much better, and they haven't had their bye yet, have they? I don't think they have. If they haven't had their bye yet, they're going to be tough. NFL standings. But I don't think they've had their bye. No, they haven't had their bye yet. And see, teams like Seattle, they've had their bye. The um, Eagles have had their bye. I think the Saints have had their bye. I think if the farther you can go in the season, if you can play 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 games into the season and then be like, okay, let's warm up, let's be ready, let's stretch out whatever we got to do for the last 6 games or something. That's a big difference in coming back and playing 9, 10 more games. That's why I still say the Seattle Seahawks are a team that can be beat. Everybody's liking them more than anybody, and I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Russell Wilson, yeah, he's a very good quarterback. He is that. He's a very good quarterback, but I just don't think their defense is as good as Tampa's. Look, Tampa was looking ahead, obviously, and I'll bet you anything next week. I'll bet you next week they got their bye. I bet they do. I don't know. I haven't even looked, but they've got the Saints this week, and I'll bet they got a bye after this week. I don't know. I haven't looked, but what's up, Sports Time Machine? What's going on? Gonna check. You know what? I'm gonna check their schedule. So let's see. No. They got to play the Panthers, and then they're going to get a bye. No, not either. They don't get their bye until after week. So this week is this week 9, 10, 11, 12. After week 12, wow. So they're going to play 12 games. Then they're going to be off. Let's see who they're going to have. Then they're going to have the Vikings, Falcons, Lions, and Falcons. Oh my gosh. Boy, oh boy. Look at the finish they've got. Whew. Man, they've still got to play the Saints, Panthers, Rams, and Chiefs before their bye. But night game tomorrow night, and then they've got a night game in 2 weeks with the Rams. Both of them at home, though. They got a lot of home games against the good teams. So Southern California, Washington, Utah. Oh, Southern Cal, they have canceled. When does the NBA start again? Usually it has by now. The NBA, are they looking to start? So December 1, they're going to play 72 games. 72 games. Southern Cal, let me ask a dumb question here. It's a real, Southern Cal, Washington, one of those teams has COVID. Utah, Arizona, one of those teams have COVID. Why wouldn't those other 2 teams get together and say, we're going to play today? To me, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense in the world. It really doesn't. Southern Cal, they play in Arizona State. That's who it is, Arizona State. Southern Cal was going to. But we had almost 3,000 positive cases yesterday. Where was that at? Out in Utah. Oh, you're just talking about in the country. Here in Utah. Wow. What's a one football game you're going to watch today? What's a one football game if you can't watch but one? What is the one? College football games today. What is the one? There are probably a lot of steps to make a change like that, which seem trivial but necessary. Yeah. Yeah, but some of these. The thing of it is, in a year where you definitely need to get as many games in as you can, it don't look like it would have. It don't look like it would have been that much problem. Get your AD to contact their AD and just say, "Look, let's play." I was going to watch our game, but since it's off, um, we're going to watch Clemson Notre Dame. Yeah, Clemson Notre Dame. Um, I haven't even looked at the board to see who's favored. Who you think wins? Sports Time Machine when they have 3,000 pounds. Let's see. Clemson Notre Dame Vegas line. All right. Wow, the money line's up. I'm surprised by it a little bit. So straight up, who do you guys like? Clemson at Notre Dame. I would guess his team's the Utes. Utah Utes. I think that they're not playing today. Well, you have me thinking Notre Dame, Rob. We'll see. They're 5.5 point dogs in this game. But boy, oh boy, man, I tell you what, it's a night game. They're playing in South Bend. Clemson doesn't have their quarterback, and you go back and look at the last two games, they've had trouble. They've had trouble, even with Lawrence. So it may not all be quarterback issues. It could be line issues. I don't know. Since school started, our numbers have skyrocketed. Wow. Um, so that's what I'm saying. It could be more than just Trevor Lawrence having problems. Uh, oh, okay. I enjoyed the Sugar Bowl. Um, it just has me thinking that Clemson, uh, Penn State fan, huh? I think Penn State's going to have a new football coach very, very soon. I think they're going to get them a brand new football coach because I think Franklin is working his way out the door quickly, not slowly, quickly. I think he's a good guy, but I think he's not what the Penn State um, um, alumni want. They want wins. They just want straight up wins. They don't give a damn. Hey, pretty much how they get them, and we'll see. But I just think his days are numbered at Penn State. Um, are they playing Maryland today? I think so. Complete list of college football games today. That's top 25. I think they play Maryland today. Who does Penn State play today in football? Yeah, Maryland. Maryland. They cannot afford to lose to them. They're 0-2. Penn State is. When I was a kid, I liked the Cubs, Redskins, Celtics, and the Capitals. If this was a normal year, I would say Notre Dame, but with no home field advantage, I'm taking Clemson. Um, I like Notre Dame here. I like Notre Dame. Um, they. Plus those kids got to play up in the cold. Well, let's see. What's the current temperature at South Bend? Current temperature South Bend, Indiana. Oh, it's 57 right now. So it's going to actually get to 73. So it's 7 o'clock tonight. It's not going to be an issue. That's not going to be an issue right now. Current temperature. Our current temperature is the same. It's going to get 76 today. Wow. What kind of offense does Notre Dame have? Let's see. Well, I think they're good. They get well. You can't be but so bad to be number 4 in the country. Uh, Notre Dame Fighting Irish offensive rank, 5th in total offense, 5th in rushing, 6th in passing, 4th in yards per play. How about that? Let's see. Let's see if Vegas picks for Clemson versus Notre Dame. Let's see who's picking what. Yeah, and Clemson escaped Boston College last week. Guess what it was? 34-28. Ian Book, he's their quarterback. World's largest cocktail party. That is correct. They don't call it that anymore, but Florida, Georgia. Yeah. Who you like in that game? Clemson's officially down 2 more starters on defense who had been potential returnees this week. Middle linebacker James Skalski already out, along with defensive tackle Tyler Davis. Linebacker Mike Jones will not even travel to Notre Dame. Huge. Yeah, I'm with you, Sports Time Machine. I like Florida too. I like Florida in that game. So they're missing 3 starters on defense. Clemson is. Skalski ranks 4th on the team in tackles and pass coverage, best coverage linebacker in the nation. Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. Jeremiah Owosu Koromora got praise for his big hits on Saturday, but he's able to cover a lot of ground. Might be even more impressive. Notre Dame linebacker. So, backing the Irish has been profitable over the last 3 years when they've been dogs. 5.5-point dog right here looks strong. That's what they're saying. I like it too. I like it too. With Clemson sporting so many losses on the defensive side of the ball, it's expected that Notre Dame can find some offensive success from the start, even possibly running the football. But Jafar Armstrong averages 16.7 yards a catch with 3 receptions a game. Tigers just may be ripe for the picking tonight. First half is Notre Dame +3. They say jump on that. Notre Dame 5 plus 0.5, 5.5 for the game. So jump on that even more. They must really like Notre Dame in this game. I do. I know that. Um, without Trevor Lawrence, it's a lot, and then you lose 3 defensive players. Yeah, I'll definitely. Let's see what Sports Illustrated's doing this week. We may have to look at the premium line here. That's a fit. Who the hell is this guy? Where is Rob? Oh, what's up, Tam? Their pick is Clemson. But I'll tell you what, let me look at something here. 50.5 points, 50.5. That might be a little high. I would go under that total. 50.5. I don't know. That would most 2 teams can score 50 points, but I'm not sure right here I would do that. So, yeah, can't believe you shaved it off. Yep, yesterday evening night. I came on last night, did my picks, and I knew it wouldn't be posted today, so I did a posted show this morning. What else is going on today? My locks of the week: SMU, Temple, lock; Rutgers, Ohio State, lock; and Oregon, Stanford, lock. So I like Oregon, I like Ohio State, I like SMU. We'll see what happens there. We got another race coming up, race 10 coming up soon, and we're going to play the 4 rounds of the Masters on History Maker Golf. All I need now is a haircut. You're right. History Maker Golf. We're going to play 4 rounds, and we're going to see, golf next week. Next week, it's coming back for 2 weeks. For only 2 weeks is all it is. And now they're down to their last couple weeks, and then it's no more golf for the rest of the season until January. They're going to kind of postpone everything behind it. And then we got the Masters coming back in April, 4 months away or 5 months away. So that should be very, very interesting. I will not have a lacrosse tournament. What is a lacrosse tournament? Not a lacrosse person. But yeah. So we will have some more. We will have some more red, white, and blue racing. We got 6 more races to go. We'll update the point standings, update team point standings as well, and then let you all know what's going on with that. And then we'll try to get some golf going early as Monday, maybe even tomorrow. Lacrosse sticks are a good weapon to fend off bears. Maybe. I would not know. I would not know anything about lacrosse. I am not a lacrosse fan. I will not watch a lacrosse game. I don't consider them games. I consider them exhibitions. Lacrosse does not have games. I still want to find a good hockey game that uses dice in some way. Maybe I should just get Strat hockey. You may have to get hockey from who was that was playing it a few weeks ago and was so pissed about it. Was it Puck? Was it G Puck? P-Jet. P-Jet, wasn't it? I believe it was P-Jet. He got strat high. He got hockey. He put it away on the shelf. Outlaw looks okay to me, but yeah, he's probably gonna get rid of it. So hey, if you wanted it, now would be the time. The iron's hot, as they say. Jump on. That's what I say. Anytime you look at something that looks cool, I just know everything Outlaw I've ever played takes too long to play, man. I don't want nothing that takes me 4 hours to play a game. That's just too long. Ohio State Rutgers. What line over and under, please? Oh, current Vegas line, Ohio State Rutgers. Minus 38. Over under 64. NFL Sunday. Yeah, I got some good games to bet this week. Yeah. I got some good bets. Good games to bet this week. Yep. Let me see. Find them. $38. How about 38? The Texans winning over the Jags. A safe bet. Yes, it is. That's a safe bet. Safe bet. I think it is. Steelers over the Cowboys is a lock. Chiefs over the Panthers, that's a lock. Ravens over the Colts, that's a lock. I'm liking the Washington football team this week. I actually like Washington. They blew it with a 2-point conversion. They're a better team than the Giants. Giants played up real high, real good for the Bucks. They played on Monday night. They're coming back playing a short week. Washington's coming off a bye. That's just not. Yeah, Washington got 5 extra practices in. Yeah, that just don't work. Especially getting to play at home too. Yeah, it would really surprise me if the Giants came out strong tomorrow and beat the Washington team. I'll be really surprised by that. So they're predicting Ohio State to win 51.5 to 12.5. Yeah. Well, that's why they put the half point in there. They want to make sure they pull their money, and they're probably counting on Rutgers to stop them a couple of times, and 48 to 10 or something, 48 to 14 or something, and where they won't have to pay out on Ohio State. It sounds a little high to me. We'll see. It's on the Big Ten Network tonight, 7:30. But I would be real. Rutgers Schiano's not a bad coach. They just don't match up man to man on them. I would probably take Rutgers in 38. 64. Wow. I'm not sure how many points Rutgers can put up against this team. I'd probably go under the total 64. Looking at Washington's schedule, what is the best possible record? Oh man, what are they now? 2 and what is Washington football team's record? Washington football team record. They're 2 and 5. Let's see who they got coming up. What is the best possible record? They can beat the Giants. That can happen. They could beat the Lions. That's 4. They could beat the Bengals. That's 5. They're not going to go to the Cowboys and beat them in Dallas. That won't happen. They won't beat the Steelers. They won't beat the Niners. They won't beat the Seahawks. They could beat the Panthers. That's 6. 7. 7-9 is the best they can do. I think 7-9 is the best they can do. 8-8 would be an ask because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is Jacksonville a big place? That's not a real big place. It's not a huge city. Not really. Not near as big as Charlotte or it's not even big as Richmond. Miami's a lot bigger. Yeah, Orlando's bigger. Tampa's bigger. Yeah, Jacksonville's not that big. Yeah. Jacksonville's not a huge city at all. They got a couple of dumpy areas, but it's not much. Why didn't the Jags just go to Orlando? Well, Jacksonville will never get another Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know about that. Tony Khan's dad, the guy that owns the Khan family that owns the team, is well liked by the NFL. Number one reason is they throw a lot of money at him. They throw a lot of money at him. I don't know why, but they do. So, Fulham, he owns one of the teams over there, and you say Schiano is going to have his team up for the Ohio State game. I think Ohio State has too many points. Was it 38? It's too much. It's too much. If I was saying it, I think Washington has a legit chance to go 7-9. But, and that's the thing, they blew the game against the Giants. And then in the clock game against the Cardinals with 6 minutes left, they just quit using the clock. They just said, no, we're not worried about the clock today. Yeah. Fulham, what do you mean? Fulham is a team, they're an English soccer club. There were a lot of complaints in the local facilities, quantity, not quality, in Jacksonville. Really? Okay. It's a nice football stadium. I know it's a nice stadium. Do you hotels and stuff? Do I know what EPL team has the same owner as the Red Sox? Arsenal. John Henry owns Arsenal. Oh yeah, Tony Khan, the whole family. Tony, he's running that wrestling establishment. Oh, is it Liverpool? Okay, I thought it was Arsenal. Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool. But the Khan family, you're right. They have bucket loads of money, and yeah, they Stan Kroenke. That's right. So your favorite baseball team is the Red Sox. I was texted they rehired Corey. Yeah, they got Cora back. MLB does not like it. They don't like it. But Boston don't care. Khan family runs, well, the youngest, his son runs it. His dad plays no part in it at all. He's not a minority owner even. Tony, and I'm not even sure he's married. but somebody else within the Khan family has partial ownership, but not his mom, not his dad. LeBron has a stake in Liverpool. Oh, really? But yeah, Tony's actually looking. He's actually looking at buying um, some Mexican wrestling too. If he does that, he's going to ship it. He's going to ship a lot of it to the United States, and that could be that could that could really pick up the or he may put the home base in Jacksonville, but still, I have a lot of wrestling in Mexico. It is very popular down there. Um, he may have something going on there if he ends up buying him. I think it's Triple A is what he's looking to buy, or CM. It may be CMCC or whatever, but whatever it is, he's looking to purchase and making a purchase down there. He's talking to him. We'll see if it happens. You know, boxing very popular in Mexico. Yes, it very much so is. What's up, Dale? All right. Before we get out of here this morning, Dale, tell us how you feeling. This morning, all we did is make football picks for the day. We didn't really do nothing else. So how you doing, Dale? So I'm hurting but feeling good. Sore and hurting. Oh, okay. Are you sleeping well? We just admired Rob's face. God, you guys are nuts. That's what you are. You guys are nuts. Yeah, sleeping's got to be difficult. Yep. When I used to be in a lot of pain and stuff, broken leg, a couple of other things, I almost had to throw like, yeah, 4 or 5 covers on my bed and make it as soft as I could and just try to almost lay in a nest. I had to kind of do that way. I couldn't sleep on the bed. It was too hard. And people were like, man, your bed's soft. I realize my bed's soft, but you don't realize every move I make, it hurts. So, do you ever make a breakfast casserole? I do not. Not a. I like breakfast, but I don't make a lot of casseroles. Um, I just don't. Um, I do. Yeah. You think it'd be yeah, Tony and little Tony. Yeah. Um, yeah. The bed can hurt though. It can. Uh, could you ever sleep on the floor? I used to could when I was a kid. I couldn't no more. Man, it's like But in the morning times, Keith, answer your question. Uh, what happened to my face? Somebody attacked me. I got attacked from this side, and they didn't stop till they got to that side. Um, um, but breakfast casserole, I do like to chop up sausage in a pan and cook it, and just add the eggs to it and just eat them like that. I don't like cheese though. I'm not a cheese person. I don't like cheese on breakfast stuff. That hurts just thinking about it. What, laying on the floor? Ever eat lobster? I have never eaten lobster. I don't like shrimp though, so I don't know. I can't. But I never eat lobster. I'm not a shrimp person. Not a shrimp person. Here's somebody getting out to bed. Good morning. Darla's getting up now at 10 o'clock. I got up early this morning. I didn't sleep at best either last night. Lobster is real nice, says Tam. I see a lot of folks. I don't like cheese on my breakfast stuff now. I don't either. If I'm getting a biscuit, sausage, or I like bacon, butter, sausage. But if I'm getting even sausage, biscuit, or something, I don't want cheese on it. No, not really. But I like my eggs scrambled up real good. I like biscuits. U.S. election has been all over Sky News these past 3 days. Yeah, Tam, we're roasted on it, man. Everybody in the U.S. is just hell with it. we don't even bring it up now. People, it's a sore subject for everybody. Whether you liked it winter or you didn't like it winter, people are sick of it, man. People, stuff sitting in people's yards. I don't understand. Look, after the election, take the shit out of your yard. Vote for Trump. Vote for Biden. No. It's over with. Take the shit and get it out of your yard. I drive down the street right now and see it everywhere, and I'm like, really? It's the same situation. Didn't it take till 12th of December to find out if Bush won? No, it didn't take that long. No. But that's like if I'm having a yard sale, I go out here and put signs up. I take those signs down the day of the last day of the sale. I wouldn't leave them up a week later. I see other people do it. But I just think that's just redneck, man. That's just way too redneck. What do you guys think about that? Leaving signs up in your neighborhood. I just don't like it, man. I just don't like having all those signs sitting out there. Oh, okay. Maybe we didn't find out to December the 12th. Maybe you're right. They're everywhere out here. There's a lot of them, these little bitty signs, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. But nah, they need to get down. They need to find people. Tuesday will be a week. Tuesday will be a week. They ought to start going to people's houses and collect $5. Collect $5 from everybody. You got 5 signs in your yard, $25. And get them down then. Plus, I can't mow. I can't mow if I shit in my yard. I've been out here mowing my yard last 2 or 3 days. A beautiful day out today. Man, oh man. It really is. And I'm going to say this. That yard looks like it's actually doing pretty good right now for me. And you notice my leaves are up. I found a way to get them up relatively smooth. Yeah. Yeah. That sun is really bright today. It is really bright. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day out today. Looks like a hot morning out there. No, it's not really hot. 58. 58. Does it get humid in the evening? No, not this time of year. Current temperature was 61. 61. It'll get 76 in the afternoon. It'll get a little humid, but not bad. It won't. I mean, it's not going. It's I can wear jeans if I want to wear. What? Miss Darla's up. Yep, she's up. I don't know. You want to get something to eat? She likes that idea. We'll try to get back here in time to watch Liberty beat Liberty beat Virginia Tech. Straight up. They're 14.5-point dogs today. Miss Rob is up. She's been up for a couple minutes. She got up about 5 minutes ago. But Liberty University straight up beats Virginia Tech today. Now, they'll probably get beat by 40 now that I'll say that. But I think they're the better team here. I really do. Game of the day. Oh, boy. If Lawrence was playing, I would say Clemson, Notre Dame. But I'm going to go Florida, Georgia. Game of the day. I think Florida is going to have an easier time throwing the football than Georgia will. We'll see. I usually wake up and then stay in bed for another 30 minutes before actually getting out of bed this time. I can't do that. And I'll tell you something that drives me crazy. And it just does. The damn, what do you call it? Alarm, the snooze button. Oh, when it rings, when the damn alarm goes up, get up. Don't snooze and stay back 5-minute naps. Oh, hell no. That drives me nuts. I'm like, when the damn thing rings, get the hell up. So why? How about this? If you're supposed to get up at 8 o'clock, and then you hit the snooze and get up at 8:05, oh, well, not 8:05, and then hit it again, 8:15, then hit it again, it's 8:30. Set the damn thing for 8:30. Set it for 8:30. Those last 30 minutes, you can sleep all the way through, dingbats. Yeah, anybody that uses snooze button's a dingbat. I'm calling them a dingbat right now, okay? So I never understood the snooze idea. No. Why would you? Okay, I can go to bed and I can sleep till 8 o'clock. All right? If you can sleep till 8 o'clock, why the hell are you going to wake yourself up at 7:30? Yeah, it's torture. That's right. That's like somebody pouring water on your face and then going, hey, and then walking off. No. The snooze button. That's like somebody shaking your bed and then time to get up in 5 minutes and walks the hell off. What the hell? Don't do that to yourself. Set the time. Set it for a time that you got to get up. Has Darla ever put water on your face to wake you up? No. Does she set the snooze button? More than once. My mother used to do it ages ago to me. Spray gun. My mom done that to me. Get your old spray gun out and shoot water. That was back when I was a kid. Wouldn't get out of bed. I was like, hell no, I don't want to get up. Because when I drove to school, I had to take two others to school, and it ended up being one school, two schools, three schools. So I had to get up even earlier than if I wanted to just ride the bus even. Have a cat that wakes me up, says Keith. Now, we don't have any animals. None. We're pretty happy about that. We are. Because we can go visit my mom's cats. They'll drive you nuts, man. One day I'm going to have to take a picture of them for you. Or video them. I can video them on my phone. Fight like hell. Fight like hell. Yeah. Lollipop and Blue. And Blue is a male cat, mean as hell, fat. He likes me and Darlene. But yeah, if we go to Mama's house, the other cat likes to start the fights. The female cat, she's younger and all. My cat, well, I kind of call the old one my cat because he was around there back when I lived there. for a while anyway, back when I stayed there or something. And yeah, he likes to bite. He likes to bite, so he don't play. He don't play. And my other brothers, both my other brothers, don't like him at all. They don't like that cat. But I like him. If I was gonna have a cat, that's the kind I'd like. You know, a little bit mean or whatever you want to call it. But if he sees somebody you don't like, he eat their ass up. You know, that's what I.
One brother made him mean.
One of them made him mean. That's right. But hey, I don't have no problem with him because he don't bite me. Because I'll smack the piss out of him if he was to do that to me, but he won't. He don't do it to me. The guy who lives opposite my house has both a rabbit and a python. Yeah, my brother's got a bunch of animals, man. I wouldn't even list you all my animals, all the animals he's got, but he has got more than that, a lot more than that. Yeah, it's not even close, is it, Dar? No. I'm telling you, you go to his house, you watch where you walk. I'm serious. Yeah, man. You take your life in your own hands. His house is a zoo then. My mom's called it that for the last 20 years. Has he got snakes? Yes, I'll leave it at that. Yes, multiple snakes. And I mean,
all right, shut it down there, K-Man.
We're gonna go eat. We're ready to go eat. I don't want to answer that one, Tam. But he's got some mean snakes. He's got some mean snakes. Darla.
What up?
Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Is this a $J for me? Thank you.
It is.
Oh, good.
USC starts at 9 a.m. Yes, Derek. 9 a.m.
Hello, everybody.
Derek Dodgers was like, I was doing that one this morning. They got to get out to bed and play this morning. But they're not playing, Derek. They got canceled. The USC game got canceled. They were supposed to play. They were supposed to play at 9 o'clock. I want that Pepsi she's got. She ain't got a Pepsi.
She got a Diet Pepsi.
Oh, she got a Diet Pepsi.
I hear that she needs her husband to open. Look, my fuzzy husband's gone.
Oh, tell me about last night now. You guys didn't probably see last night. All right, I'm in here and I'm talking. I just had shaved maybe an hour prior and took a shower. She went to bingo last night. She comes back about 11:15, and she comes to the door and said, "Hey," and gives me a hug and everything. I thought,
well, no, I didn't give you a hug at the door.
No, she didn't give me a kiss either.
But anyway, thank you.
Hi, thank you. And she brought for me. I sat in here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours after that, watching stuff on YouTube.
I was reading until we went to bed.
12:30?
Yeah, something like that.
12:30. I'm coming out of the restroom. She looks at me, and what is it you say?
I said, "My husband's gone. My fuzzy husband's gone."
How many ounces are in that bottle? I don't know. So 24 ounce?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's not funny.
I don't know. Keith does. That looks big.
20.
20 ounce.
20 ounces.
It's just a regular 20 ounce
just
bottle.
A regular bottle.
Just a 20 ounce bottle. Fat ones. Some of them taller.
Yeah, they didn't have the taller ones. So
yeah, that's a fat one there. But that's what she's got. So yeah, I was almost going to come on and say something. I lost 5 pounds in a day, but I didn't do it. Yeah, Sean still hasn't seen me yet since then.
Fuzzy man.
Not yet, but yeah, she noticed it before I went to bed last night. I'm like, it's not like I just did it, and then she laughed about it.
I'm like, I didn't really look at you, and I'm so used to seeing you with the fuzzy face.
But she's seen me do it 20 other times.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's seen me shave it, get rid of it, shave, sometimes I'll shave it and keep it shaved clean for a few weeks. But could be Christmas and they'd be back out here again. But I don't think I'm going to go that route, especially with the winter, with our fall the way it is right now. I mean, it's supposed to be 70-some degrees today. So breakfast time here. Get a Mr. T haircut. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
don't have enough.
Even like to get a haircut.
No, I don't like getting one, but I will get one. The girl gives me a haircut. She cuts her hair too. She actually went to school with me, so we catch up on just stuff like have you seen this person, that kind of thing. By the time we talk for a little while, my haircut's over, so that works out well.
Oh, he's not skilled.
So it's not a bad situation. Noon, I want to get back in town to watch the ball game, and then tonight I want to definitely try to watch some of the Notre Dame, Clemson game. I like Notre Dame in this game. Clemson 5.5-point favorites. I would definitely, if somebody gave me 5.5 points, I'd take Notre Dame all day long. Somebody give me 14.5 points, I'll take Liberty all day long. Some of these games, I like the upsets, the upset special this week. I really do. So we'll see what happens. Is Lawrence playing? Lawrence is not playing. He's out again. Sunshine is out tonight, right? Sunshine is out tonight, right? Yeah, he's out. Oops, I mean Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, he's not playing. He's done. USC not playing at 9 o'clock. COVID cases. Two Big 12 games will not be Pac-12. 2 Pac-12 games canceled today. Arizona State, Southern Cal, and who's the other one? Somebody else. I forgot who it is. But there is 2 games canceled today. So I'm out of here, guys. Y'all have a great evening, great day. And we might even try to have a game somewhere in the middle of the day or something, if possible. Have a good one, and bye-bye.